All right, in this video, we're going to talk about cleaning silver jewelry, coins, rings with electrolysis. Stay tuned, we'll get started right now. All right, the first thing you're going to need is a power supply for electrolysis. Now, what I use is you can go out and get like an old phone charger, weed eater charger, whatever you got, and that'll work. But it does have to be DC. I like to stick between maybe 6 and 12 volts. This particular one's 9 volt with 350 milliamp. I got this one here, it's 12 volt with 2 amp. Either one of them will work. One of them might take a little bit longer than the other, but they both will work. But the first thing you got to know is which one is the positive and which one is the negative. It's got to be DC, so you got to have a positive and a negative. Now, the anode is the positive. Now, how are you going to determine which one's positive and which one's negative once you cut the plug off? Well, some of them will mark the positive with a white line. Notice that one's got a white line, that one doesn't. That's positive. This particular one actually marked the positive with a couple embedded stripes in it, like you feel it's rough. That's the positive. So some of them do try to mark the positive with a some kind of identification. But if you don't have that, take a multimeter. And what you want to do is plug it in and get the leads out here. I try to keep them apart here so they're not touching. You put take the positive lead, put it on one. I'm going to put it on opposite. I know which one's positive here. And put the other one on there, right here. And I'm going to show you something here. Let's see, I might have to click this on though so I can show you. So what we'll do here is we'll take the positive. By the way, you might want to get some of these little alligator clip leads. They make it a lot easier. You can do it with something else, but you can get these off of Amazon really cheap. So, okay, we're going to do this opposite just to show you how to determine with the multimeter. Okay, I got that on positive there. And I got I'm actually switching it up here. I'm putting the positive on the negative side, and the negative on the positive side to show you what happens on the multimeter. Well, actually, I did it opposite. Okay, yeah, I got on positive. Positive, positive, negative, negative. You'll see that one right there is putting out 12.9 volts right this minute. When you put a load on, it'll probably drop down. But let me switch it around and show you what happens. So that's correct. So you know which one's what. So we're going to switch it around here. That to that and that to that. Now, you see the negative over there. You know that's wrong. Now I got the positive on negative, negative on positive. So anyway, you got a multimeter, you can check it out that way, and that way you can make sure if it's positive, you know you got the positive lead off the meter on the positive side. But we knew that already because of the, it was marked with a white line. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set up our container that we're going to be doing the electrolysis in, and I'm going to go through that right now. Let's do it. All right, for electrolysis to work, the liquid has to be conductive. And to make it more conductive, what we do is we take a spoonful of baking soda here, and we're going to put it right in this here, and we'll stir it up. That's going to cause this to be the electrolysis to take place in here because it's be electrically conductive. All right, electrolytic solution here. Okay, it'll clear in just a minute. The next thing you need is some sacrificial metal. We call it sacrificial because when you're doing like cannonball stuff, it'll get destroyed. You'll eat it up. In this case, we're not doing this stuff very long, so it's not going to actually destroy it. But it takes a minute. This will be crystal clear. I want it to be clear so I can show you what's happening inside here. All right, what this is just an old piece of scrap, piece of copper that I've metal detected somewhere, and I'm going to use that as my sacrificial metal, they call it. And that will be the positive side. So we got that plugged in. So let's go to the positive, which is the one with the stripe on it. So we're going to put the red lead on the positive here. All right, that's connected. And we're going to put the red lead on here. So now this is on the anode side here. Now we got the negative side will go to whatever you're cleaning. I'll tell you what we'll start with. I want to show you a coin. I know people go crazy when you clean coins, right? But none of these coins have really any value to them. So I'm going to clean one right here. It's the old Walking Liberty here. When I put it in here, I'm going to get my camera set up here so you can actually see it taking place here. Stay tuned. All right, I want to show you when we put this coin in here what happens here. As you see, it immediately goes into, you see the bubbles coming off of it. It's cleaning it right now, as you can see. You see the bubbles coming up on right there and right there. And normally something like this one it was not corroded that much. Probably 30 seconds will probably clean it up pretty good, actually. All right, let's give that a try right there and see what it looks like. Let's see here. And it's cleaning up pretty good. All right, I want to show you one more thing here. All right, now what we'll do, this is more baking soda here. We want to take this in the baking soda here and kind of rub on it here. Oh, look at that. That is cleaning up really, really clean. As you can see, it's cleaning it right up. Like I say, this coin didn't really have any value to it. So, and if you want to keep, some people like to show off coins, and even if this is worth money, if you want to clean it up, show it off, clean it up. I don't have any problem doing that, but there you go. Look at that. Nice and shiny. Beautiful. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to try a ring. Here's a ring I just found the other day. It's sterling silver. So we're going to put that in there right now. Let's see if we can't get a little clip on it here. And we're going to stick it in there and it will start foaming up here. Or bubbling up here. As you see it, it's starting to bubble right there. And y'all saw it beforehand. It was not that clean. And it wasn't silver at all. And you see it starting to do its process. All right, let's give it a few minutes and check it out. Stay tuned. All right, it's definitely getting some action on that thing down in there. We'll see how it turns out. Wow. Might leave this in about a minute and a half, maybe. See how it does. All right, just pulled it out. It has not turned silver look on this yet, but that bond on that stuff is loose. See, you can see it actually coming off of my hand. But watch this. Let's put a little bit of this on it and watch it come off. All right, here we go. Look at that coming off now. Look at that. We could leave it in there a little bit longer, but it's definitely cleaning it right up now. Before it would not come off. It was really bonded on there. Wash it off. And we are getting there now. Look at that. Definitely getting clean. We can do it another time. We need to do the inside a little bit more. This one was pretty corroded, but now you can see it coming clean. All right, let's try another one. That's cool like that. All right, here we have just a sterling silver little ring band. And here we actually have a class ring. So we're going to clean both of these up, and I'll show you after we clean them. All right, when you're doing this, you can literally see the black corrosion popping off what you're working on and landing right in the bottom right there. It'll dislodge it from the object and put it right on the bottom. All right, we got one more piece of sterling we're going to work on here, and it's a sterling bangle. Let's see how this thing cleans up. Here we go. All right, we're going to do one more coin, a 1907 Barber dime. As you can see, the corrosion on the front and the silver oxide on the front and the back there. We're going to clean it up and show you after what that one looks like too. All right, that dime is out of the cleaner, and we're hitting it with the baking soda here. Let's wash it off a little bit. And I think it's coming pretty clean. What do y'all think compared to the way it was? Oh my God, you can actually run it through there a little longer and get a little better. You actually put this through my tumbler, and then you shine up more if you wanted to. And I'm going to do the tumbler on my rings here. I got them out there right now, and I'm going to tumble them a little bit. But really, the coin is good to go. I wouldn't mess with that anymore. What do y'all think? I mean, it's been corroded in the water for a long time, so not the best of shape, but it definitely will clean silver up with electrolysis. All right, here's the semi-finished product. As you can see, everything is shining pretty. I ran this stuff, well, not the coins, but this and these three through my tumbler for about 10 minutes just to knock all the crud and dirt off of them. But you can see They are beautiful now. I see. Yeah, actually read the, I think 925 probably on in there now. Wife might wear that now, looking pretty good. These rings are looking really good. I will take the, I do have a buffer here, and I might take the buffer right here, these little cheapy buffers, but I'll buff some of this up just a little bit more to kind of finish it off and shine it up good. All right, looking good.